get paid for 2 hours anyway, so go do it, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll come back and do a short one in Connecticut, dude. So it's not a lost day. Yeah, mine is due on the 8th next month, so I got to do it this, you know, before the month is over, I guess. All right. Mine is due on the 8th next month. So I got to do it next week. Yeah, I know, but I don't trust them. So I looked over the weekend. I looked at my card, and it said June 8th. It says June 8th. I mean, but if you got the copy, I guess you can do it, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm hitting heavy traffic here on the LIA. I gotta shift down. We'll talk tomorrow, I guess. Oh, you won't come in tomorrow? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you're around, call me tomorrow. Bye.
figure it out, but I was very interested in the warm-up. And let's get some advice from some listeners. So in the meantime, I got another email. thing. Just the best. Other than that, now they went to Wayne, New Jersey to buy our BMW from all them. Great deal on brand new BMWs. Great deals on certified Clios. They can fit any budget. This month, a well-equipped new 2017 BMW X1 Extra 28i, just $339 a month. You can lease that thing for 36 months. Navigation much more. The deal is complete details. All Miller BMW 1515 Route 23 South in Wayne, New Jersey. Online, allmillerbmw.com. 845, let's do traffic on 710.
Hey guys, the LIE is reopened now thanks to Nassau County 5 and Evansville Road. We had a collision that occurred during the overnight hours again. That's now out of there, but you're going to have delays in both directions. Meantime, on the B3 westbound by the Kosciuszko Bridge, you've got a stalled vehicle taking out the right-hand lane. And over the Brockton Country southbound at the Cross County, you got an accident heading for Yonkers, causing some delays there. Now, on the North State Parkway northbound, there's the Driscoll Bridge up to 127, had an accident earlier. And along Route 80 on the eastbound side, that's still going to be heavy as you travel in towards Parsippany. Had a crash that really tied things up earlier. George Washington Bridge 20 for the upper, not bad for the lower. Lincoln 30 and the Holland 20. There's your report sponsored by a Mercedes-Benz Tri-State dealer. Driving a Mercedes-Benz has never been more rewarding. This month, receive limited time offers on the 2017 Mercedes-Benz C-Class and E-Class sedans. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. This is your Mercedes-Benz Tri-State dealer today. Our next traffic update is coming up in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at the WOR Weather Channel forecast.
No breaking action now from the rainfall, but we went with periods of rain and showers, and I think we'll see more periods of rain and showers. We'll get these little lows at times today, 61. Showers early tonight, then some fog back in later, 50. Then showers in the afternoon, up near 70. Currently 56 at WOR. I mean, you're all just very sticky now. Here's Joe with a look at today's top story.
Hey, Ray, the president is in Israel and will try and restart the Middle East peace process. Governor Cuomo wants the president to help with repairs at Penn Station, and the man behind the Times Square rampage speaks out. We'll have details at 9 on 710 WOR.
The San Diego Padres make their only visit to Citi Field this year to open a 3-game series tomorrow night. Hi, I'm Howie Rose.
And this is Josh Lewin. First pitch set for 7:10 with Pete McCarthy kicking off our coverage at 6:05 with Mets on deck.
It's New York Mets baseball right here on 710 WOR.
We are here with Dr. Turovitz from Nuvo Fat Loss. He's here to talk about the end-day diet fat loss program. So tell me, Dr. Turovitz, will there be a doctor supervising throughout the program?
Absolutely. We supervise every patient. You know, the doctors give out their personal cell phone numbers, their personal email addresses. So we're there to hold your hand through the whole process. The office staff is always there. You can always call for a question. You can text, you can email during the week to make sure that you stay on track, to make sure that you lose the weight, that you burn fat.
Is this program invasive?
No, not at all. Not only is it not invasive, but it's totally all natural. The food that you're eating is all natural. Hormone healing, the supplements are all natural. Amino acid based, mineral based, vegan, plant based. There's no hormones. There's no accelerants, there's no stimulants, there's no refrigerants, there's no appetite suppressant, there's not even any caffeine in anything we're giving you. The supplements are there to help support the body and not to disrupt it in any way, shape, or form.
Big question. Can you go out to eat on the program?
We're trying to minimize the fats and the oils that are coming into the body, but absolutely you can go out to any restaurant, and every restaurant that I've ever been to has totally accommodated when I did this program. Watch what you're doing for the 40 days. It's very important.
That was Dr. Turovitz from Nuvo Fat Loss. Looking to lose 20 to 40 pounds in 40 days? NJ Diet might be the program you need. Go to njdiet.com for more information on their fat loss program. Thank you, Dr. Turovitz, for chatting it up with me.
I feel my teeth replaced. The doctors told me there was no solution to it except living with dentures. So I stopped smiling. I was hopeless, and I see no one could help me. Then I discovered Malo. Revolutionary dental implant technique called All-on-4. Malo has transformed the lives of thousands. Here in New Jersey, Malo Smiles can help you get your smile and your life back. Schedule a screening consult today. Call now 844-MALO-USA or visit malosmiles.com. That's MALOsmiles.com.
WOR and WAXQ HD2 New York.
Well, if you really want to get a good night's sleep, there is nothing like a My Pillow. 25 million Americans use it. I've been using it for a couple of years. It really makes a difference. You can't go back to a regular pillow. And now's a great time because My Pillow still doing the 4-pack special. Half price, 50% off. You get 2 premium My Pillows and the 2 of the smaller Don't Anywhere Travel My Pillows. Half price, 50% off. Just use the promo code WOR. That gets you a big discount. Of course, you get the 69 money back guarantee.
more I want to discuss regarding the first stop in Saudi Arabia. We'll get to that later on in the 9 o'clock hour and probably grab some phone calls on a couple of thoughts, so stand by. I have an eBay situation. Just curious what maybe someone will get to that in a bit. First, though, the Times Square rampage with this maniac Rojas left. Reports are that another one of the victims is like not saying it's a media word.
How's the 13-year-old sister doing?
She was banged up, chipped, broken leg, and punctured pelvis as well as a whole series of injuries. Then there was also a team that were out on senior skip day. Yeah, Panama. Senior skip day. You're a senior in high school, and I had it when I was in high school, senior skip day. And this young woman from New Jersey Times Square on skip day, and well, he was one of the victims. This maniac Rojas.
We should talk about that video which we had on our website. Just go there. It's just phenomenal video caught in this car. It's hard to watch, but it's amazing as you watch the video. Only one person died.
Well, I mean,
It's crystal clear.
I think phenomenal. I think the positive.
Yeah. It's startling video is what it is. It's crystal clear and it shows the whole thing. And it's amazing. Only one person. Totally tragic that one person died. It's amazing that you see this video that you don't think that more people died. It's illustrated, which is unbelievable.
This New Jersey team, there must be something under my contact lens that I wear hard lenses or rigid gas permeable lenses. Got a little dose of something called keratoconus in my right eye. It's just a misshapen cornea, which I've had since my late teens, and I've been wearing hard lenses ever since, and that probably is what started my keratoconus. My keratoconus is pretty minor. You get even a speck of dust under a rigid gas permeable lens, it feels like someone jammed an ice pick in your eye. So I think I just got it out right. So this New Jersey team, post reports, was done out in New Jersey in Times Square skip day. The most injured is Jessica Williams, 19, suffered a broken leg, pelvis, cut to her face, and serious internal injuries. Her spleen had to be taken out. You know, this maniac did an interview with the Post, actually two interviews with the Post, and he said, I was trying to get help to Richard Rojas in Rikers. I wanted to fix my life. I wanted to get a job, get a girlfriend. Recently spoke to a mental health counselor. And of course, when we were doing the show on Friday, as you know, the aftermath of the story was unfolding, there were reports that he might have been smoking synthetic marijuana, spiked into, and some of those synthetic marijuanas have caused people to rig out. Since then, also bath salts, you've heard about bath salts. I mean, people have just gone bonkers on bath salts. But since then, apparently he did tell the cops that he replaced marijuana with PCP. And that's one of the things we brought up on Friday. The behavior seems to be praised, almost like behavior when druggies on PCP. Have you ever seen a cops episode, for instance, when a subject was on PCP?
No.
I mean, I've seen 9 cops try to bring somebody down that was all rigged up on PCP.
You just tase them or something?
Well, you can, but in many cases, the taser doesn't have an effect. There was one cops episode with a naked guy on and it must have been 8, 9 cops trying to tackle this guy. And it was like superhuman.
You get those powers?
Oh, it's insane. So this guy, Rojas, obviously showing some degree of remorse now, but too bad, too little, too late. You know, you smoke pot and PCP, and you take your car and you start running over people and start screaming, I want to kill people. This guy is going to go away for a very long time. Did you see the father? The father of the Michigan girl.
Yeah.
Alyssa. The father
father wanted to, this is Thomas Elfman. The father drove as quickly as he could from Michigan to New York and wanted to kill him at the police station. The cops had to send him to Bellevue for observance. Now he's felt. Can't imagine. All right, so I got this eBay story left. Okay. Should I or shouldn't I? What? After the news at 9 o'clock.
Len Berman and Todd Schmidt in the morning. And the New York Met. 710 WOR, the voice of New York.
An iHeart radio station.
It is 56 degrees at 9 o'clock. Good morning. I'm Joe Bartlett. President Trump is in Israel today for the second leg of his trip overseas. He's scheduled to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to try and advance the Middle East peace process.
It's one of the most complicated issues on the planet. I watched this process for decades. And just when you think you've made progress, it comes to a screeching halt. It's always good to be optimistic, but analysts I've spoken to don't see anything that President Trump's team has done that gives them any great hope there will be Middle East peace. I think they are less optimistic that it will happen under this administration.
That is correspondent Mark.
What is that? I don't need peace in the Middle East.
This New Yorker
I
says it would be a
that's
good
they kill
idea.
themselves.
I think both of
In fact, we should. Give the bomb, give the
Governor
bomb!
Cuomo says in the New Yorker, Trump should understand the state of disrepair the Penn Station is in right now. Allegedly slammed his car into a crowd of people in Times Square. Speaking out now.
Richard Rojas knows he's crazy. He just doesn't know why. In jailhouse interviews with the New York Post over the weekend, the man who told investigators he was high on PCP when he barreled up 7th Avenue last week says his memory of the deadly incident is blank, but it was a cry for help. He says he wanted to fix his life, get a job and a girlfriend. He also wants to see videos of the mayhem to verify he's the person who killed an 18-year-old woman and 22 others. Outlets backed in Rossini 710 WOR.
Mayor de Blasio running City Hall out of the Bronx this week. He's going to take a tour of the Hunts Point Market and the Melrose Senior Center this morning before attending an FDNY recruitment event. Mayor previously held a week full of events on Staten Island. And the greatest show on earth has come to an end. The Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus held its final performance last night on Long Island.
For the kids, it's a one-foot experience up to me, and not to have that going forward. It's going to be tough when they did.
Ticket sales have fallen in recent years, especially after the circus had to give in to animal rights protesters to give for developments. Billy Bush says he wishes he changed the topic on that day when he was host of Access Hollywood and talked to Donald Trump, who was bragging about grabbing women by the genitals and the job. It's now 9:02, and let's get
Don't worry about the genitals.
Let's
start off with the good news, and that's that the George Washington Bridge totally eased out 5 minutes or less for either deck. Over to Lincoln, you're still about 20 minutes, and the hull is going to be 15 to 20 from either approach. Looking terrific as well on the southbound here, 6 away toward the Westchester County across the Tappan Zee Bridge. Still pretty busy though, eastway westbound by the Kosciuszko Bridge. That earlier disabled vehicle has been cleared away, and on the eastbound side of the eastway by the Kosciuszko crash has been cleared. Northbound Garden State Parkway closed by the Driscoll Bridge with an earlier problem. And this report is sponsored by LifeLock. So morning, opening your eyes is hard, but LifeLock's eyes are already open to a wide range of identity threats. So if you can't see, just by monitoring your credit, if something happens, U.S.-based specialists can work to fix it. Go to LifeLock.com, use promo code RISK to save 10%. Our next traffic update is coming up in 15 minutes. I'm Bernie Ryder, home of the Met 710 WOR.
It's now 9:03 and just
Secure computer server hosting for e-commerce, HIPAA healthcare, or PCI compliance. Atlantic.net provides a full range of hosting solutions, including firewalls, intrusion detection, backups, and much more. With fully audited hosting solutions and 23 years in business, they won't let you down. Bring focus to your core business and let Atlantic.net take care of all your hosting needs. Call 888-618-DATA, 888-618-DATA, or visit Atlantic.net. It's Atlantic.net.
A little low in the action right now, but more occasional rain and showers late morning into the afternoon. Numbers wise about 61 degrees. Tonight, showers early, foggy late 58. Clouds and fog early tomorrow. Showers for the afternoon 70. Currently 56 degrees at double. In sports news, the Mets can't get the sweep of the Angels.
Mills might drought the Angels largely a day on Friday and Saturday, but the dam broke yesterday. Anderson going back at the track at the wall, and it's gone.
over in opposite field. Two-run homer for Mike Trout. Trout with a homer, a double, a stolen base as well, as the Halos pounded the Mets 12-5. Mets are off tonight, but there's only one chance. Zone at 6:05. I'll be McCarthy. And a strong pitching performance from CC Sabathia gives the Yankees a 3-2 win over Tampa Bay. Sabathia gives up just one earned run over 5 innings. It's now 9:05. That's our news. Our next update at 9:30. Breaking news at once. I'm Joe Bartlett on 710 WOR, NBC News radio station.
Another edition of Forearms in the News. This morning at 9:24.
Live from the media capital of the world, New York City, it's Glenn Berman and Todd Schmidt in the morning on 710 WOR.
Couple of other things on the Times Square maniac. When you think about it, if he is mentally ill, which seems the indications are there, that's a hell of a combination. Mentally ill and then all rigged up high on marijuana and PCP. That's a nasty combo. And the other element, Governor Cuomo ran to the scene like Superman and quickly disposed of that.
I read that story, no, but I know it's
Oh, really? Why do you know it's Superman?
my daughter saw that.
So your dog, what floor is your daughter on?
The third floor, so I was
Oh, that's pretty close. Okay.
She was overlooking the whole scene, and she of course knows Cuomo's assistant, so she
Right.
looked out the window and said, "There's Cuomo and my friend." She saw them, but he only stayed for a couple of minutes. Yeah, well, but also de Blasio was rushing to the scene. See, this happened. What was the other event that happened where both these guys go rushing to the scene to try to?
The ferry accident?
Might have been it.
Is that it?
Well, they were both rushing to the scene. Yeah, but really, it's Blasio's story. It's really
There was something else. Anyway, so Cuomo's taking crap for the. It was like he swooped in like Batman.
Right.
This is the Post headline. Swooped in like Batman. The governor was there almost instantaneously. It was outrageous. A senior law enforcement source said he was there like Batman. He might as well have taken off his shirt and gone around investigating. Just a half hour after the attack.
Yeah, he was there pretty quick.
Cuomo tweeted, "I'm en route to the incident at Times Square." He had just finished an event at East 27th Street. Twitter showing he arrived by 12:34 p.m. before de Blasio and other top NYPD officials. He beat everyone there from the police department.
Well, they showed his concern.
Right there.
He didn't stand the microphone.
The source says that he beat everyone there from the police department and made it seem like he was in charge. So he was like the Alexander Haig of the
Yeah, right.
of Times Square.
I'm in charge. No, I don't. But he never faked any cameras. But he did rush to the scene, that's for sure.
Taking some heat for it, but almost there too quickly and before everyone else.
He's on 27th Street. Why wouldn't you go there?
If he was in all fairness, though, if he was closer than everyone, then you're going to beat them.
It's not far away. Oh, what did he do? I know he walked around. Video proving that, but I don't know what else he did. Yeah.
Well, let's use your source. Let's get Cuomo on the phone right now.
Oh, that's going to happen. Oh, see, I read in that article. Read in the headline.
What?
He's been like Batman, yeah. Andrew.
Cuomo. Big three stories here on a Monday as we launch on Memorial Day weekend coming up. The next weekend is Memorial Day weekend. I mean, May is done. May is over with, Glenn.
You got it.
And it's June 1st before our very eyes.
Busting out all over.
Where is it? I got sunburn here. I was in the shade, too. I don't know why I got a sunburn. I was in the shade of my son's doubleheader baseball game up in Sloatsburg. I was up in lovely Sloatsburg yesterday for
Anywhere near from your...
No, well, we actually the train that goes to Port Jervis, the Metro North train. It does. Well, it goes right through because the train track was right next to our baseball field. Yeah. Well, Sloatsburg is really just over the airport. Over the New York flight.
He was in this video. Don't be offended. I'm not.
A big three stories here on a Monday. Obviously, Trump on the overseas trip. We have more to get into with Trump and controversy and thoughts. We'll grab some phone calls let's probably do Trump at 9:40 this morning. There are just a whole bunch of angles that we need to touch on, we haven't gotten to, and a couple of new controversies involving Trump. We'll get to that 9:40 this morning, so lock that in.
By the way, they were waiting for him now at the Western Wall. That's where he's heading now after visiting the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Old Jerusalem.
Then rounding out the big three, Trump is now in Israel. So Saudi Arabia, we got to deal with Saudi Arabia first. No issues yet in Israel, where he landed this morning at about 5:30 or so our time. And then rounding out the big three, the aftermath of Times Square, putting all the pieces together. If I were to do a fourth one, it would be James Comey might be testifying before Congress this week.
No, I think they said after Memorial Day.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Because I have a couple of stories that I saw that it could be as early as Wednesday. No, so that's all together?
I think it's after Memorial Day. That's what I read.
Okay, so that's new then.
Yeah.
Right. Because some sources said that it could be as early as this week. All right.
I don't think you would do that. While the president's overseas, I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
I'm not sure. I think they want him back. I think they want Trump to be around.
Well, House and Senate panels both want to testify, so he'll probably do Senate and House, maybe even multiple subpoenas or invitations to testify. Okay, so I've got an eBay, interesting eBay issue here. I've been on eBay since 1999. And
you ever buy stuff or sell stuff? Have you sold stuff?
I buy and sell.
Really? It's all the same? You never had a problem?
I just sold my Nikon D4. Remember, did I mention that on the show? I think I did.
You never had a problem with sales or anything?
I had one. I bought a frying pan. This is 10 years ago.
On eBay?
On eBay.
You want to go down to the hardware
Well,
store?
I bought an all-clad could be expensive. There's a good deal. The guy had sold a whole lot of these things. I bought an all-clad pan, and we get it, and the non-stick surface was scratched, and the guy turned out to be a real tool. But that was really the only issue I've had to
No recourse.
No, well, it could go to reuse. It was, I dropped it. It was $90, and I gave the guy a bad rating, so I felt good after that. So I've had pretty good luck on eBay, buying and selling. I've mostly purchased on eBay, but I've sold some things. I just sold my Nikon D4 camera on eBay. I'd rather not disclose the exact amount because I don't want people to know exactly. Right, the camera's 5 years old.
Yeah, but knowing you,
No, I didn't make a profit. That was an expensive camera back. That camera was, I don't know, that was like $5,900 back in the...
Whoa.
It's a professional camera.
why'd you get rid of it?
Because it was 5 years old, and I keep it for... actually, I kept that about a year or two longer than I usually do, but I was waiting for the D5, and I was so busy with the show, so I'll probably pick up the Nikon D5, which came out about a year ago.
What's that cost?
Why are you bad?
Curious. That's why you have all these radio shows and read all these commercials. You've got to pay for these expensive hats.
That D5 body only is like $6,400. It's an expensive camera, but it's a professional camera body. I'm an amateur,
Amateur, you are an amateur. You are an amateur.
Hold on.
Yeah, where are the photos?
Wait a minute, did you say $6,400?
Wonder's got to get your attention in there.
I'm sorry for the delayed reaction.
I was waiting for that. Especially after the conversation we had.
That could be my air conditioning unit.
Poor Natalie needs a new air conditioner. Can you help her outside?
That is the list price of a D5.
Wow.
For me, I don't...
Did they take the pictures for you and
I don't spend a lot of extravagant money on photography. For me, I love photography, and I love having a professional camera body. Where are your pictures?
Yes.
You get a portfolio. I have thousands and thousands of photos that are in my home, and my family. We enjoy the photos. You're lucky. Anyway, so you ready for my dilemma? Anyway, I sold my D4, my old Nikon D4. That's fine. Looks like everything went well with that. I got the money in PayPal. All's good. And I'm selling a watch. I'm selling a nice watch. It's really a nice watch. What are you, part of it?
I can't believe you sell things like that. That's great.
Because I have another regular guy, Natalie, unlike this
Regular guy with a $6,400 camera. Around town. A regular guy.
this Bourbon guy. I'm a regular guy. I buy and sell on eBay. I got no issue with it. So I've got a watch that I purchased back in 2003. Nice watch. It still is a nice watch. But I just don't wear it. I have what kind of watch? I have it's a Zenith. Zenith. It smells like Venus, but it's pronounced Zenith. It's a nice watch. No, Zenith just really it's much bigger internationally. Zenith really didn't take off in the United States, but it's still a nice product. So I've got a Zenith watch that I'm trying to sell. And I guess, price-wise, I had it a $3,000 range. So it was $1,500. No, the watch is much more expensive than that. A nice watch, perfectly working watch. I don't wear it all.
Free commercial for his watch sale.
No, because there are hundreds of these on eBay, and, I'm not telling people that I'm not putting my link up, I'm not saying which one it is. Anyway, I have a potential buyer that happens to be local, happens to be a Long Island guy, and he's like, he emailed me, and he said, hey, I'd love to meet you, and well, that's why I'm bringing it up. So, he has a 100% score on eBay. He's been on eBay for years. And he says that he's in the city quite a bit, and he just wants to make sure that the size of the watch is good for his wrist, so he wants to try it on. Now, of course, the first thing that crosses my mind, because I'm a pretty smart guy, the first thing that crosses my mind is to give it a try, and see you later. He has a good rating. He's been on eBay for a long time. And I'm thinking, and he said he'll pay for the watch right then and there, on his phone, and send me the PayPal, and then he can leave with the watch. Fine. So what I'm thinking, if I do this, is fine. I'll tell you what, I'll meet you at the first precinct. I'll meet you inside the first precinct. And, a lot of police departments, they encourage that. A lot of police departments around the country.
Did you check with the first precinct?
I don't think they got an issue with two citizens going in and checking it out. To be able to...
Well, you're in a funny costume with your air flash. I think that's a problem.
Well, here's the deal. A lot of police stations, they encourage you to do some of these online deals in their police station or in their parking lot. Because obviously, if you're in a police station, it's going to probably minimize the
You know, this guy was going to be in the first
I
precinct.
haven't approached them about yet.
Did I know?
Yeah.
And video is
I wonder if any of our listeners have any thoughts on this. Anyone, should I meet the guy and let him see the watch?
in the first precinct.
Yeah, it's about 3K. Well, a little over 3,000.
You're not going to run out of the first precinct with the watch.
Well, that's the point. That's the
Or
part.
that he comes out, he doesn't fit, and then wait for you outside down the street.
Yeah, and then bumper beer to the head. So,
That would be the
anyway, he wants to see the watch size. So, hey, any thoughts from our listeners? 800-321-0710. 800-321-0710. If any of our listeners have any thoughts on this. Hey, we've got morons, and I'm trying not to become a moron. We have morons in the news next year on 710 WOR. Stand by, let Reverend Todd Schmidt in the morning. Nothing is more important than getting a great night's sleep, and that great night's sleep is all yours. It is attainable, it's reachable, you can have it. How? As simple as a pillow. Sleep is one of the most awesome things in life. You get a good night's sleep, you wake up turbocharged, you're ready to grab it the day and be productive. If you have a lousy pillow, I mean, you could be, just feeling tired, sluggish. The My Pillow with its patented build, once you position this pillow, you set the pillow for the most comfortable neck and head support. And it stays there. Unlike other pillows, which you got to keep pressing it up. Anyway, you've got a great My Pillow offer for you. You get to try the My Pillow for 60 nights. If you don't like it, you send it back and get your money back. How about this? 4 My Pillows, 50% off. 4 My Pillows, 50% off. Just call 800-615-2015. That's 800-615-2015 and use the promo code TOD. Or go to mypillow.com, click on the radio listen to Vortex Special, enter promo code TODD TOD, and get 50% off for My Pillows. At 9:19, traffic is on 710 WOR, the morons now. Look at the phones on this eBay thing. Grab a couple of these things before morons next. First, Bernie Fighter with traffic.
Hey guys, we got ourselves a good trip now heading across the Hudson River. George Washington Bridge, 5 minutes or less for either level. Over at the Lincoln, you're down to about 15 to 20. And the Holland's going to be about 10 to 15. No problem stop on Thruway heading towards the Tappan Zee Bridge. Still quite busy, though, on the B2E westbound by the Kosciuszko Bridge. There was a stalled vehicle there earlier. And on the B2E eastbound, you saw the lane blocked off in the crash by the Kosciuszko Bridge. Heavy delays back from just about the Manhattan Bridge. Cross Island north on a slow go into the LIE, then again approaching Francis Lewis Boulevard. In New Jersey, 27 northbound, you got heavy traffic exit 2 to 4, then from 7 to 10, and then again from exit 21 up towards exit 26. Southbound is busy, exit 2 and in towards the exit 1. Those of you traveling on Long Island, much better on the LIE, both east and westbound heading through Nassau County over by Minetto Hill Road. The accident investigation's been wrapped up for quite some time. And street cleaning rules are in effect for today citywide. Our next traffic update is coming up in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at the WOR Weather Channel forecast.
Well, the action right now, clouds in, spotty drizzle around. Rain continuing though on again, off again as we go on through today. 60. Showers early tonight, fog rolls in later, 58. Clouds, fog early Tuesday. That's for showers for the second part of the day, 70. Currently 56. That WOR. I mean, you're all just race staging now. Here's Len with sports.
Well, Ray, the Mets couldn't complete the sweep of the Angels, losing 12-5 at Citi Field. Tommy Malone roughed up, allowing 8 runs in just 1 in the 3rd inning. Mets are off today. They open a series with San Diego tomorrow. Brett Gardner hit a 2-run homer. Aaron Judge made a spectacular catch, lifting the Yankees to a 3-2 win in Tampa Bay. Ethan Sabathia got the win. NBA. Boston shocked the Cavs in Cleveland, 111-108. Avery Bradley's three-pointer won it. The Cavs still lead 2-1 at Pittsburgh. Crushed Ottawa 7-0. They lead their hockey series 3-2. Now, here's Joe with today's top story.
Well, President Trump in Israel as he tries to restart the Middle East peace process. Back at home, his budget comes out tomorrow. It should include big cuts to food stamps and Medicaid. And Governor Cuomo asking the president for federal funding to help the repairs at Penn Station. Details at 9:30 on 710 WOR.
If you're over 40 and you find yourself living with a lack of energy or loss of stamina, you may be deficient in nitric oxide. Ever heard of nitric oxide? It's vital in our bodies. It signals our blood vessels to relax and expand, helping to increase circulation. Nitric oxide's been called the greatest discovery in cardiovascular medicine. But once we reach 40, our bodies don't make enough of it. Here's the good news. Scientists have discovered something that will help your body support healthy nitric oxide levels. Introducing Super Beets, a powerful concentrated superfood that you drink. It supports blood flow and oxygen to your entire body, giving your heart and cardiovascular system a boost. Super Beets helps increase your energy, stamina, and vitality. Call 800-401-4693 and get a 30-day supply of Super Beets for free with your first order, plus free shipping. You'll love the results you'll feel with your free bonus. Guaranteed. Call 800-401-4693. That's 800-401-4693. Hi, I'm Brian from 1-800-GOD-JUNK. I was told you could make us feel better. That's why we're here.
Everything just seems so,
Everything is about to get better, ma'am. Do you have a diagnosis, Brian? I have really good news. You're about to feel great. I sure hope so. You're suffering from too much junkitis.
how did we get it?
It's a common affliction, ma'am. Is there a cure? Point at something you haven't used in the past 12 months. Wow, it's gone. Try it, honey. You'll feel light as a feather.
Something I haven't used?
All you have to do is point.
I feel like I'm flying.
It's a crazy kind of freedom.
I can breathe again.
That's the sound of optimism and energy and possibilities. We work until midnight, 7 days a week, so you never have to take off work to meet us. Call 1-800-GOD-JUNK or visit 1-800-GODJUNK.com.
If I had waited another week, I probably would not have made it.
Steve didn't know he was living with a disabling heart condition.
Valley Health System saved my life, so saying they're the best is an understatement.
Valley Health System in Richmond, New Jersey is an affiliate of Cleveland Clinic Heart and Vascular Institute.
I'm living proof. They call me a poster child for AFib, but it was because of what they did for me.
See how Steve's instincts kept him alive at mystories.valleyhealth.com.
Hey, Sean Hannity here, and my friends at Balance of Nature, they've developed a product to help you improve your overall health by consuming servings of fruits and vegetables. Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies supplement gives your immune system the boost that it needs on a daily basis and sets the tone to improve and maintain your overall health. In Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies provide you with the same amount of nutrients of 31 different whole ripened fruits and vegetables every single day. Just go to balanceofnature.com and check out these success stories from people all across the country that are benefiting from Balance of Nature.
charge. Call for details, 1-800-246-8754. 1-800-246-8754. Or go to balanceofmatrix.com and find out how to get 2 free sets of fruits and veggies.
Ron Burns and Todd Schmidt in the morning.
And WOR.
Alert as we speak. Trump just was at the Western Wall.
Yeah. It's an emotional moment for the American president.
Trump just made some remarks at the Western Wall. He said this wall is okay. The wall I'm going to build on the U.S.-Mexican border here is much, much better than this wall.
You're making light of it. It's light of the fact. Very, it's an emotional scene when the American president walks over to the Western Wall. It's very interesting. Now, to the right of where he is, watching there or seeing it, that's where the women are allowed. The men are allowed to go to the same part of the Western Wall, a women's area and a men's area, when you were watching.
Yep. That's where Trump is. He's walking away right now, thinking that my wall will be much better. So
That's pretty cool. I've never seen that happen. No one's climbing over the Western Wall.
oh, before I get to the war on the news, on my newspaper, the limit totally blew up here. Now, which call you want me to take first? You want to take Adam, Lee, Vernon, Howard. Let me take Lee is on what, on 5? Lee is in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Lee, you're on with Len and Todd. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Come on.
So I saw you guys on today, and the one thing that you should do if you meet the person, make a contract so he can sign that you received the item, so he doesn't go and say he never got it. Then you have the item and the money.
Gotcha. All right, so make him sign a contract so he gets it up. And what if, I thought if I do meet him, and he has 100%, he's been on eBay since like 2005, so he's been on eBay for many, many years. It's not like somebody with a 0 rating that just signed up to rob me. And if I do it at a police station, inside like the first precinct down the road here, that's pretty safe, right?
Don't bother, just take Lynn. He'll scare anyone away.
Cute, Lee. Call anytime, pal.
Hey, Adam is in Babylon, New York. Hello, Adam. You're on with Len and Todd.
Hi. Hi, guys. How are you? I did something similar, not on eBay, but I did on Electro. I was selling an Apple Watch, and I was going to meet somebody at Target, Starbucks. And I just didn't feel right about it. I saw a news report about some guy going around stealing, meeting up with people and stealing. So they said the best thing to do is do it at a precinct. So I went down and checked the precinct. They did have a room actually where you go in, and there are officers there, and you can just do the transaction right there. It worked out fine, no problem.
Yeah, I know that a lot of police stations are doing that around the country now because there's so much online selling. It takes a lot of the questions or danger out of the transaction and meeting somebody that you don't know. Good one, thanks. Hey, one more here. Vernon, Len is in New York. Vernon, you're on with Len and Todd. Hi.
Hey, Todd, how you doing?
First of all, Todd,
Don't sell the watch.
why not? I have a bunch of watches. I don't wear this one anymore, so I want to sell it.
Well, see, I'm a huge watch collector, and I keep watches all the time. And the thing is, you can look at some of your photos, you can see that watch on your wrist, you go, oh, no, I missed the watch. Keep the watch, and I'll tell you what, pass it down to your sons.
But I have plenty to pass down to my son. I only have one son. Vernon, it's sage advice. I appreciate it. But, if I'm not in love with the watch anymore, I'm just going to move it out. I'll have other watches to pass on to my son. But listen, it's good advice, Vernon, and thank you very much.
Glenn Vernon and Todd Schmidt in the morning. We're on to the news.
All right, Len, you fire it off.
Well, in Bryan, Texas, some guy stole a hearse. And the driver of the hearse stopped at a fast food restaurant. The body was still in the back of the hearse. This guy then steals the hearse, drives off. I guess the driver then realized the body was back there, so he dumped him on the side of the road and kept going. Now they're looking for both the hearse stealer and the hearse. Neither is found, but they did get the body that was dumped on the side of the road. So you're going to steal a hearse, folks. You might want to look first to see.
Well,
dead body is.
I would also imagine that you'd be charged with grand theft auto and probably some kind of a desecration of a corpse.
I would think so.
Some kind of corpse law.
Yeah.
Steal the corpse as well.
So really, that's the first thing. It's some friendly advice from Leonard Todd. Steal a hearse, make sure there's no body.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna see your automobile and a body story. I'm gonna raise you. This is crazy.
I got it too.
Memphis,
Memphis, that was number 2 on my list. Go ahead.
Drunk guy, this is crazy. A drunk guy passes out on the back trunk, on the trunk of a couple's car. The couple gets in their car, and they're driving down an interstate in Memphis, Tennessee, with the guy still sleeping on the back of the car for miles.
It's 14 miles. Yeah. Guy drove 14 miles down the interstate with a drunk, passed out guy in the back. It's unbelievable.
This guy did not fall off the trunk. They're doing 55, 65 miles an hour down the interstate. Drunk guy is asleep on the trunk. The man crawled onto the back of the trunk, only 14 inches wide, apparently curled up, passed out. A Memphis police officer finally spotted him.
Was that a vacation where Grandma was on the roof or something?
Well, that was National Lampoon's Vacation. Grandma died, and they
stuck her up on the roof.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah.
Well, this person's alive though on the front.
Well, this person survived.
Yeah.
But is that not insane?
And I'm mentioning the identity of the guy.
Holy crap! They're driving down the interstate in Memphis.
What would the police do? Would they charge him with anything? Because there's no word on whether he's going to be charged.
Well, the driver, the driver.
No. Drunk guy.
I don't know what the drunk in public. I mean,
I'll charge him with something. 14 miles. What, you get frequent flyer miles? Travel 14 miles.
Insane the guy didn't fall off. They had to wake the guy up. Then the guy, as they woke him up, he gets off the truck and then stumbles into traffic, and they have to pull the guy out of the traffic lane. I mean, this is insane. You have it all over there, Lester?
Well, only because it's Tampa, and how many guns do you own in Tampa?
None of your business.
Okay, well, he has an arsenal in Tampa and all this stuff in his house there. He's not allowed to have it in New York. Do you hear about your mayor, Bob Buckhorn?
Yeah, Bob's a good guy. Even though he's a Democrat, Bob's a good guy.
Well, anyway, he's at a military conference, and he talks about pointing twin 50-caliber machine guns at journalists and watching them cry like little girls. There were reporters in the room took offense at that. I don't know why. This seems like a real Tampa thing.
And it's a Democrat.
It's a real Tampa thing.
Not a Republican. It's Democrat.
Tampa thing. They're playing with their little guns. With a little Tampa gun humor from the mayor.
One more quickie. United Airlines. Did you get the new United story? This is crazy. Well, it's somewhat United associated. James Pennington, 57, arrested on Thursday by police in Denver, Colorado, charged with suspicion of first-degree assault because he allegedly castrated a transgender woman during a makeshift operation in the woman's apartment.
What's that to do with United Airlines? Oh, the guy's a pilot.
The guy's a United Airlines pilot that was deballing this guy. What? A guy charged with using an Army surgical kit to remove the testicle of a transgender woman is an airline captain flying to United Express out of Chicago's O'Hare Airport. What? Not a licensed doctor. Not sure if he's had any medical training. But he takes this way. He's performing a castration. He's taking the testicles off of a guy who is becoming a... This is a United Airlines captain. What is going on? Bizarre. Anyway, he's been placed on administrative leave now by United while the investigation.
James Pennington, you're talking?
James Pennington. Is that nuts? Literally?
That's nuts. I know if I wanted to catch it. First guy I turned to is airline pilot and he wanted to catch me.
I didn't get the phrases of that. All right, 9:33. Joe Bartlett with the headlines. Hey, Joe.
All right, the market is open higher this morning as the president continues his overseas trip. Dow Jones Industrial Average now up 71 points. S&P is up 6 and the Nasdaq is up 20 points. President Trump, the first U.S. sitting president to visit Jerusalem's Western Wall. The ancient wall is considered holy and is all that remains of King Herod's expansion of the second Jewish temple 2,000 years ago. The land trip initially drew some criticism after a junior U.S. official claimed that the wall is not part of Israeli territory, but it's part of the West Bank. The White House says that the visit doesn't reflect Trump's position on the matter. He does hope to restart Middle East peace talks with his trip to Israel. Governor Cuomo calling on President Trump to help fix Penn Station. He's asking for federal assistance, saying as a New Yorker, Trump should understand the state of disrepair Penn Station is in right now, and New Yorkers think that the president should help.
It's very useful to New Yorkers, and it's fantastic, but lately we've been experiencing some challenges.
Some challenges, yes. They've dealt with big delays and cancellations, and it's going to get worse over the summer as track work gets under.
Who just said that?
It's somebody uses Penn Station.
Okay, that's quite an understatement. Some challenges, really?
Some challenges.
All right, 9:35, it's Leonard Todd, 710 WOR. Hey, we got a pile of Trump when we get back. It's a whole lot of Trump loose ends.
Pile of Trump.
We do. Got a whole pile of Trump.
Anderson Cooper. This pile thing.
Anderson is in the pile. All kinds of stuff in the pile next on 710 WOR. Traffic first, here's Bernie Kleiner.
Hey guys, it's a really smooth trip right now. If you're heading for the southbound thruway towards the Tappan Zee Bridge, wide open for you. George Washington Bridge as well, 5 or less for either level. Over at the Lincoln, it's about 15. Holland, 10 to 15. Now, if you're heading for the BQE, we're still pretty busy both directions towards the Kosciuszko Bridge with earlier problems cleared away. Over on the Garden State Parkway northbound, bumper to bumper up towards exit 142 for Hillside with an accident along the right side of the roadway. Frequency rules in effect. This report sponsored by LifeLock. Some warnings, opening your eyes is hard, but LifeLock's eyes are already open to a wide range of identity threats. Stuff you can't see by just monitoring your credit. If something happens, U.S.-based specialists can work to fix it. Go to LifeLock.com, use promo code RISK to save 10%. Our next traffic update is coming up in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at the WOR Weather Channel forecast.
A little low in the action right now, but more occasional rain and showers late morning into the afternoon. Numbers wise about 61 degrees. Tonight, showers early, foggy late, 58. Clouds and fog early tomorrow. Showers for the afternoon, 70. Currently 56 degrees at WOR.
We've got high def 710 WOR. Can now also be heard at 104.3 FM HD2.
Cranberry, healthy cereal for your family. Who are you?
I'm the guy who's going to take your boring cereal and switch it with delicious Cranberry cereal with amazing onyx sorghum.
What's onyx sorghum?
It's an ancient grain rich in natural fiber for sugar control with more antioxidants than any fruit or vegetable.
Will my kids like it?
If they like flavor.
Oh.
And it sounds like they do.
Look for Cranberry cereal with amazing onyx sorghum.
Cranberry, and Julia, I'm good
In New York and New Jersey, now you can bank anywhere you see NYCB. With over 180 branches locally, NYCB operates through the following New York Community Bank divisions: Queens County Savings Bank, Roslyn Savings Bank, Richmond County Savings Bank, Roosevelt Savings Bank, Garden State Community Bank, as well as New York Commercial Bank and its Atlantic Bank division. Visit us at mynycb.com.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. How would you like a second source of income without having to work a second job? Maybe it sounds too good to be true? Well, my good friends at Online Trading Academy can show you how other people are doing this every single day. Now, they have a patented core strategy that can help you learn how to follow what the big banks on Wall Street are doing and how profits are being made when the market goes up and even when it goes down. And right now, they're offering a free Wall Street Insider Kit, so you can get started right away. Just need to text the word TRADE to 57682, 57682. You get 2 online classes, instructional videos, and a guide that will help you learn to build that second income. Now, it's all free. Text the word TRADE to 57682, 57682, and I'll even throw in 2 free tickets to an upcoming workshop so you can ask questions and learn more. Now, the market is making all kinds of moves. Are you ready to move with it? Text the word TRADE to 57682. That's TRADE to 57682.
Message and data rates may apply.
ProCure Proton Therapy Center was the first in the tri-state area to bring the most advanced radiation treatment to the fight against prostate cancer. With up to 60% less radiation delivered to surrounding healthy tissue and organs versus X-ray radiation, proton therapy delivers safe and effective treatment with a low risk of long-term side effects like incontinence and impotence. ProCure ProCure is the only treatment center in the region using pencil beam scanning, which takes precision to the next level by painting tumors with proton radiation in 3 dimensions. Pencil beam scanning, in combination with a hydrogel spacer procedure, can further minimize the risk of unwanted side effects. At ProCure, preserving quality of life is as important as fighting the cancer itself. To learn more, visit procure.com/NJ or call 1-855-3-PROTON. That's 1-855-3-PROTON.
Memorial Day is around the corner, and Renewal by Anderson's Memorial Day window sale is in full swing. I'm Larry Landis, the local owner of Renewal by Anderson. During our Memorial Day sale, we're taking 20% off all replacement windows and patio doors, and taking an additional $250 off your entire project. Take advantage of our Memorial Day sale now through May 31st, and we'll install your windows while the weather is nice. Get 20% off all our windows and patio doors, and get an additional $250